Hello, I am Kodili-nye. The story rambles on. Um, Many we are talking about that how can our homeland survive Alaigbo. That up till now they have not built up a big city that will be comparable to what is happening in other parts of Nigeria. Some of them were saying, oh, that we cannot survive because we don't have Kanu, we don't have Lagos, cities that are as big as that. But these are the discussions, and you know how we do in this channel. We hit it as it's supposed to be hit, and reawaken those who are sleepers on duty. And that's what we're here for. I'm so Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I say to you, wherever you're joining us, or wherever you're watching this video, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. We are a #1 pro-homeland channel in the YouTube. When I say pro-homeland, I mean Anambra State, Alaigbo, Nigeria. That's what I'm talking about. And you can only support us not by financial contribution. We don't want your finances. That's the only channel that says that. What we want is for you to tag those that are influential, the government officials, and also to share widely our vlog, because this is like a charity work we're doing. We don't depend on finances of anybody, because this is like a hobby. Because we want our homeland to experience what they're supposed to be experiencing for a long time. Talk about clean drinking water to houses, which has become a rocket science. Are we talking about security? Are we talking about jobs? Are we talking about good roads? Are we talking about good schools, hospitals? Are we talking about provision of other essential services, clean environment, and green environment? These are not rocket science, but it looks like it's a rocket science in Anambra State and in many of the states in Nigeria. That's why we are here. That's what gives birth to this channel, and that's what we're pursuing, and we cannot relent. We are very passionate about it, and we cannot stop. So what are we talking about? In Anambra State, which looks like a leader in the east of Nigeria, and in the southern Nigeria, and also in Alaigbo, there have been many calls for a consistent effort to build up a mighty city in the east, because that city that can absorb at least 20 million people, so that it can easily produce the economic activity that Lagos do tend to produce. Because people were thinking that it's because of the seaport or airport, that's why Lagos was commanding that. But people don't know that what is actually booming the Lagos economy is the population, because they were able to draw our population to Lagos and others. So let me give you an example. If you look at that 20 million they are talking in Lagos, there is no way you not find 4 to 5 million of our people in Lagos. If you remove that quantum number, think about what it will do to economic activity in Lagos. I'm not even talking about the investment. So that's what should be our aim to do, because responding to those people that want to know the best way to achieve this. Let me explain to you that when Soludo was talking about Onitsha dying and resurrecting in Asaba, and that he is going to bring Onitsha back to make it a moving city and a city that is walkable or walking. But when he said this, a lot of us thought that he has a plan, that he wanted to basically do something as an economist, that he should be on the know-how more than the governors in Nigeria. He's the only one that is actually a professor of economics, meaning that he should be far, far better in thinking about how to create this thing I'm talking about. Not me that is not a professor of economics, or what do I know. So, as an economics professor, people were actually jealous of us that this guy is going to take everywhere on, take it by storm. But what we are seeing at the moment looks like there's no coherent policy on dealing with these issues that are not difficult for even a layman on the street. If you actually give the knowledge to that layman, he will immediately pursue it and bring it to pass. And you don't actually need the money. You don't actually need that money that they are calling, because what happens is that there are a lot of men and women of timber and caliber that are just looking at the government rising from their slumber and their sleep and to help out. And at the same time, the government will take credit for that. That's exactly what is missing. A sheep without a shepherd is in for a big trouble. That's what is happening. So, Onitsha is not a rocket science to get Onitsha moving and to grow it by the way of investment and policies that will change it. Think about linking all the whole greater Onitsha with roads, interconnectivity, basically expanding the roads. How about getting the environment tidied up? How about building all those mega processing industries or small scale industries in thousands of it, 1,000 places? You know, how about building more schools or giving or doing partnership with other investors, building mega schools and mega universities, which will actually help to change it for better. Because if you look at Onitsha, in the past, some of those other cities were basically attracting the people from Onitsha to go to university in many other cities. You know, and we were campaigning here that Onitsha need 7 to 10 universities. And I heard that a lot of investors was ready for that, but they are having issue with procurement of land space and other things in order to do these things. So we are thinking that the government will help to get these things sorted out, so that by so doing, those universities can easily bring 5 to 10,000 people each to the metropolitan city of Onitsha, boosting the job availability and boosting the economy by more people coming into Onitsha with diverse talents and diverse skills. So that's what we are thinking about. So an issue of Onitsha main market, we've been talking about these things, that place needs to be tidied up, that place is not fit for purpose to be called the biggest market in West Africa. That is an eyesore. It's a shithole. What I mean shithole is a really shithole. So something needs to be done. That place is showing that there's no government in our homeland. I don't know what you think about that. There are many other things that need to be done, but at this part 1, we are going to stop here. Go to the comment section. Let us continue until we do the part 2. I am Kodili-nye, the voice in the wilderness. Please help us to make our homeland the best. I am the son of wonderful. See you in the next one, and God bless you. Bye.